I'm here in New Mexico, standing on the world's third biggest earthen dam, the Navajo Dam. Behind me, the world-famous tailwater trout fishery of the San Juan River, which is literally trout paradise in the way of cold, clean, clear water and prolific bug hatches. Join me over the next couple days as I experience all that this amazing fishery has to offer and find out what Trout Unlimited is doing to ensure that it continues to live up to its reputation.
Little man, that's on, that's on, that's on.
There we go.
Fat girls can't jump. Come on, fat girl, get in here.
Got one. Longtime guide and San Juan steward Larry Johnson works closely with the agencies managing the San Juan to ensure a bright future for his home water. Highly regarded as the Southwest's premier trout fishery, the San Juan tailwater in northwest New Mexico originates at Navajo Dam and eventually to become part of the Colorado River system.
The San Juan has always been kind of the marquee fishery in New Mexico. Beginning when it was completed in 1963. It was kind of under the radar for a good portion of that, and most recently, maybe the last 30 or 40 years, it's become a nationally recognized, world recognized fishery.
Slide. I want you to look here, Jed. We're gonna slide down, but see this green stuff on this side?
Yep.
Got nothing to lose. Let's try that side and then we'll hit this other side. That's deeper than it was. But that's a big fish right there. Levitating in there.
How is Trout Unlimited involved in the San Juan River and here in New Mexico?
We have been involved most recently with adding moral support for the new stream improvements. We would like to be more involved in that regard. Mm-hmm. I think this is a really, really important fishery.
I see a bunch of them.
Yeah. And Trout Unlimited normally is involved with things like protect, restore, and sustain and reconnect other trout fisheries or native trout fisheries. But the San Juan is actually connected to that effort as well.
Little man, that's on, that's on, that's on.
There we go.
Okay, now let's bring him around this way out of that pod. We're gonna try and stick another one in there. Let him run though.
Where you going, buddy? Hard fighting fish.
Ooh, nice fish. Nice fish. Move bar of silver. Now let's turn that rod up towards us. Chubby hen.
Yeah.
We say around New Mexico on your truck you need a 2-inch lift or better because fat girls can't jump. Come on, fat girl, get in here.
I'm gonna kind of skate her if I can,
That's a
right?
little sphincter bite there. There we go.
Nice. That's all I had. I was up to the indicator.
I think.
Good fish.
Look at that.
Good fish.
Now see, that's probably a cut bow hybrid. See the thing on there? Because
sure.
we get them mixed.
Pretty fish. I'm holding that for you. Not a bad one to start out with here, Larry.
No, you have to wait. These are the kind to wait for. Give me a little tension on that.
Big fatty.
Come on, darling.
Nice slab right there. Beautiful fish.
Wonderful. All right, let's release her.
Thank you, honey.
Let's get another
There she
one.
goes. Ooh, that water's cold. Thanks, Larry. Okay. What are some of the issues that the San Juan has dealt with to date, or issues that it's facing now?
One of the issues that's facing now is people recognizing that it needs to be maintained at a high level of quality, really high level of quality, because people are buying airplane tickets to come here. So they really, we really need to make sure that this fishery is maintained at a really high level of quality.
You get him?
Yep. That's a good fish.
Tell me when you're ready for the net.
I'm here. She knows what's going on.
Yankee Moses.
Over.
Come on, get it.
Nice.
Perfect, right in the scissor.
That's the same bug that you had
No,
underneath
this
the dry
is that
fly?
little,
Little merger?
yep, the one I had on the first time.
Come here. Come here, buddy.
Yeah, that's
Get a
it.
good side there. Juan River brown trout.
Beautiful
Nice.
red spots.
Bonus fish. Our home base is Larry Johnson's Soaring Eagle Lodge. Toner takes a busman's holiday to join us for a float through trout fishing paradise. The San Juan boasts staggering numbers of fish per river mile thanks to the nutrient-rich water from the base of Navajo Lake. 25,000 fish in the Texas hole.
As soon as I get down below the indicator, I need that up. Very, like I said, you can row on them, walk on them, but if you don't present to them, they flip you the fin pretty quick. Nice, yeah, nice.
Yes.
Now try and bring it around the bow. Little dude.
Okay. Good start though. Nice. Right on.
You got your hemos today?
I do. Come here, bud. Get a little looky at you.
Little bar of silver.
Here's a little San Juan bow.
Yep.
They don't like to quit fighting, do they?
Nope. Ate the little gray Johnny flash.
Yeah.
24 midge.
She goes.
Good job, Jed.
Nice. So, the Navajo Dam, tell me when it was built and what it was originally built for.
It was built in 1963 as a water supply project for the Bureau of Reclamation.
Who does it supply water to?
It supplies water to Bloomfield, Farmington, and the Navajo Reservation.
Okay.
And of course, everything downstream. It's Colorado River tributary. And it also supplies water to Albuquerque and Santa Fe.
Okay.
Mainly Albuquerque.
Obviously.
Oh, nice one. Run, little fish, run. Good job, Turner.
Wisconsin.
Nice work there, Toner.
Yeah, nice fish. You see how subtle that is?
Very subtle.
You're picking it up good.
Very subtle. Whatever you said, 25 million bugs per cubic foot or something. They get a chance to really know what a bug drifts like naturally.
Dumping in.
Nice.
Nice fish.
Sweet.
Nice fish.
Chunky brown. So in a sense, it's not so much that there's major issues that are threatening the river. It's more a sense that this is a great fishery and we want to protect it and enhance it, right?
We need to make sure that there are no major issues. I mean, it would be nice to get the jump on that, or that kind of jump on any kind of fishery, but the San Juan is right here where we are. That's a fishery.
I'm about to see firsthand what thousands of fish per river mile means to a trout fisherman.
There you go. Nice pickup.
It's hot. Got him.
Little bow.
Hot little guy.
Fine
Girl.
Get her out. Get her done. Nice.
I'm just getting them before you. That's all, Tony.
Little rocket in his pocket. Little bar of silver.
Nice.
Little downstream one.
There you go. These little guys get your flies all messed up though. Trout Unlimited is made up of people who love to fish and who work to restore America's trout and salmon fisheries. To become a member of Trout Unlimited, go to tu.org/ontherise. The old San Juan Shuffle. So, San Juan River, San Juan worm, obviously the birthplace of the San Juan worm.
Yes. And we'll tip over a rock and you'll see some.
You know, I know a lot of people have different opinions about fishing a San Juan worm. And, you know, well, it's a fly, it's not a fly, but it's got to be probably the most deadly fly that's ever been tied. It seems like there's some unique things in place here on the San Juan that could even be used as an example, you know, on other fisheries that are similar to this, you know, the way that they've got it set up where, you know, in your quality water, it's barbless, 2 flies, and then below, you know, you've got some areas where people can, you know, take fish and fish bait and such, and it seems like that separates people with different interests a little bit. Sweet. Ate the ant on the surface.
Yeah, and this is something I've been thinking of a lot recently. You know, fishermen don't necessarily want their rivers crowded, but at the same time, I think the resources like these benefit from as many people as possible being able to fish.
Whoa, whoa. There you go. Big dry fly eating rainbow on the San Juan, man. People don't think they eat dry flies here. Take another look. Boom. Sweet. Did you hear that one eat when we were sitting here landing?
Yeah. You know, fishing, being able to get out on the water is so much better than sitting in front of the television. And so the more people we can get and serve as anglers, I think it's always a win.
One thing I find people can't get a handle on is, you know, mending. Especially, you know, mend all the way up to your indicator or your fly. You know, if you leave that just the leader unmended, it's basically the same thing as not mending your line at all. You're still going to get that drag, which is obviously is important.
Right.
But if you can't mend and you can't get that natural drift, you're not going to catch fish.
And also, you notice here the water, just another nice, good pickup. That was subtle. Better fish.
Not as big as I thought he was when I first felt him. He just...
I'm gonna have you pull him up to the front here.
What's that?
I'm gonna have you, if you can, just tilt that once he gets ready.
Bring him out of there?
Yeah, but then bring him around the front, because if I go in the back, he's gonna run.
Got it.
There.
Might be foul. That might be the deal to be killed. I'm just trying to get him up and try to skate.
Nice round.
Nice round.
Got him.
You got him?
Yep.
Sweet. Nice brownie.
Nice.
Beautiful.
Swim away.
And go. You know, you come down, put in the river up at Texas Hole, and it's, you know, lots of boats. You know, people that aren't used to seeing something like that might be like, whoa, you know.
Yeah.
But the river can handle it, obviously, and people are catching fish, and you just kind of have to have the right outlook on it, right?
I think so. I mean, if all the fish were coming out skinny and underfed, it would be one thing. But you know, you'll get an 8-inch trout that's got a serious weight issue.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, they're all really fat. So the biomass can be supported, the fish biomass can be supported with all the food, and it's a fabulous fishery.
Good. The owner's bent. Nice fish.
Nice brownie. I think it just popped out.
Beautiful. Oh, gorgeous.
Ooh, heads up. Yeah. Yep.
What's really necessary from the San Juan is New Mexico needs to recognize the San Juan for what it is, and the San Juan area needs to recognize, you know, all of this is part of a grand state issue, which is public lands in New Mexico, great tourism in New Mexico. Tourism is our second biggest industry. And from a conservation standpoint, that's really, really important. So the more every single fishery just adds to a greater suite of fisheries. That's what we're after.
You want me to net?
So in a sense, you're saying you know, you don't just want to focus on one fishery. They're all connected in a sense, right?
Yeah, and the San Juan is many people's first trout fishing experience in New Mexico. And so they come to New Mexico, they fish the San Juan, they say, boy, there's great trout fishing on the San Juan. They want to explore other fisheries, and they start exploring that, and then they see, you know, what we're lucky enough to have.
Last question. Why do people come to the San Juan?
To catch lots of big fish. As you and I did this morning, there's also very highly technical dry fly fishing from time to time. That's personally my favorite thing to do here.
Nice fish.
Good pickup. Good one, Judd. Anchor down.
Nice. That's a slab. That being said, there are a lot of people believe that, you know, or have heard that it's basically come here and nymph fish, you know, in the first mile of the river below the dam. I'd heard that a long time ago, but obviously being here, it's a lot different than that. We've thrown streamers, like you said, throwing size 26 parachute Adams. You know, it doesn't get any more technical than that.
Beautiful. Big old slab. That's a fatty. Take a look-see.
New Mexico girl. You know, in New Mexico, we like our women keep us warm in the winter and give us shade in the summer, just like our fish.
Beautiful. San Juan River rainbow right there.
And you also have those kind of wild cards that fishery will throw you. I've caught fish on hopper flies in December, you know, just because I thought to put one on, and some crazy fish came up and ate it.
Cool.
You know, I mean, it's not a real, you know, cookie cutter small nymph fishery. There are lots of opportunities here.
You're squawking at me.
The San Juan is one of those lifeless fisheries that any serious trout fisherman needs to check off their list. This desert gem beckons anglers of all skill levels, where beginners stand a good chance of nymphing up double-digit numbers, and technical dry fly junkies can test their mettle with size 24 flies on long, light tippets. The scenery in this arid southwest canyon is spectacular, and despite the popularity of this river, I never wanted for elbow room, or certainly not for willing fish. I will be back to the San Juan.
And if I'm looking down or squinting, I know that it'll be you in the shot, but my eyes are bugging out on me a little bit, but I'll keep fighting through it. I gotta take a break for a second. Eyeballs, man. The squint. It's a big dam. Damn! I've had a lot of fun so far. Let's get back out and do some more fishing.